Hey guys, this is JHC with another GD02 deck building video. Every single green Zeon player I've ever played has said that they've lost to me because they couldn't see a char if their life depended on it. Now in GD02, Bandai has listened and given the deck another char, but he's in the color white. Many of the instant reactions to this was, well, this doesn't really change anything. However, I think at least being forced to sprinkle in some white colored cards lets you get some additional cheaper draw power compared to the Show of Resolve. And if paired with a new green command to search for pilots, this can kind of help you get a little more consistent of an engine to find your char pilots. Today I'll be going over a green-white Zeon deck profile, and then we'll be testing the deck later in Wing Table to see how it stacks up against the original green-blue one-year war deck. So starting out with your level ones, you just running DOP. I included DOP back into this since it lets you look at the top card of your deck and either return it to the top or bottom. You can kind of use this with Overflowing Affection later to kind of make sure you see a pilot or a unit that you need. Then just your pretty standard Zaku 2s kind of help you with that early game pressure, make sure that you stay on the aggressive side. Then 4 copies of Char Zaku 2. This one lets you deploy the rested token if it's destroyed. And then the Zaku 2, when destroyed, that lets you search the top 3 for a Zeon unit. This card is kind of hit or miss. Sometimes, it's not good to search, and then you see 2 Chars or 1 Quattro, and then you just have to bottom deck it. Then the new G-Quux White Gundam, which links with Char. Again, this is just another Char link that we're able to use 2 of our pilots on to help get us a link. Then 2 copies of Char's Gelgoog. He can only look up he can look up both the Quattro and the Char based on the requirement being new type pilot and not Zeon or Neo Zeon, which is again good. Could potentially help us just get another Char to link this and go for game or clear some of the early board for card control. Then I included this Gelgoog 4-2. The link requirement is just a Zeon trait, so we can kind of link this with the starter deck Char, and then the 2 new pilots that we'll see later in the deck. Then this Kelkoroga, I only included 1 copy of this. This card's kind of hit or miss for me because it's, while another friendly Zeon Link unit is in play, this unit gains Breach 5. Well, I do think Breach 5 is really good. I mean, you can see what it does with the Wing Gundam and how it's able to just swing for face, and then Breach 5, it's able to just clear out units and then also pressure shields and base. This card kind of needs another link in play. My thesis with the Chars is you're just swinging for face and you don't really care if they get destroyed on the counter or stuff like that. So when I was testing this deck, I found there's a lot of situations where I didn't really have another link you didn't play to be able to use this. And then just 1 copy of the new Elmith. Again, I don't think this card is relatively strong for what this deck is trying to do, but late in the game, if you have a Char Zaku or anything that links with Charge and you don't have a Char in hand, this could potentially help you just deploy this and then search top 5 and hopefully find a Char among them or another, or possibly a Lala to just help you link this and possibly go for game. Then for pilots, just 4 of the Char Aznavour, 1 copy of Lala Sune. Again, since we run 1 copy of the Elmith, just 1 copy of this. 4 copies of the Quattro. This is good since you're able to link your Chars, Zaku's early in the game. However, they kind of turn into 4/4s, so that can kind of be a little clunky if you need to clear, for example, like an RX-78 that has a Amuro under it. And then one copy of the Bull. Again, this is just to help link with the 1 copy of his unit that we have in the deck, and then also if there's another unit with high maneuver in play, this unit gets AP +1. So theoretically, you could just pair this with a Zaku 2 and potentially make one of them a 3-2 or the other one a 4-2. 3 copies of Argama. With Argama, like I've said in my other deck profiles, I don't know how strong Breach is going to be in this new meta, in the GD02 meta, but if it is, this base will see a ton of play. And then 1 copy of the new Sedan. This is just in case, for whatever reason, one of our Char Zaku 2 tokens is alive on our turn. We could potentially use this to kind of help us swing at an active unit that may be pressuring us with game next turn or something like that. Then 4 copies of Turning Point in History. Being able to search pilots is really good, and the way that green white kind of forces you to play is theoretically you could play this early in the game, and since you don't have a new type pilot in play, you're not able to do that additional draw. However, if you have this in hand and then 4 copies of Overflow Infection, you essentially get there for 1 extra cost. You get to the same place, right? You just put 1 char to the top of your deck, and then use Overflowing Affection just to draw it out. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to stick around to watch the deck in action. And if you enjoy the Gundam card game and this video, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more Gundam TCG content and deck profiles. Yeah. So thanks, guys, and I'll catch you on the next time.